We had reported about the lions in Gir Forest, not as many as 64 teams were sent to scan the vast Gir forest to identify sick and weak lions and immediately shift them to rescue centres in view of the recent deaths of 11 big cats in the region. And Swati is with us in the studio to give us more details. Swati, an investigation, last I remember, had been ordered by the Gujarat government. Any details on that we have?
Not yet, not too many details. What we do know is that right now 13 lions are dead. This has happened over a period of about 10 days. 2 lions died yesterday, a lioness and a cub. So far out of the 13, 7 cubs are dead, 2 adult males are dead, and 4 female lions are dead. 64 teams have been formed to go across the Gir area to check lions for infections, because some of these lions, when they did the post-mortem, after they found them dead, they found an infection in their liver, they found some infection in their lung. The forest department has different reasons for why it's happened. They say it was infighting, and that a male might have come in and therefore killed the cubs, which they do when they do fight, and then the injured adults, they say, could have perhaps died from injuries or perhaps developed an infection after the injuries. They say they've sent samples to the Pune Institute of Virology to find out why this has happened, but definitely infection has been detected, but no details really on exactly why these lions are dead, what could have potentially caused this problem. And it's a bit worrying because, as we all know, this is the last population of the Asiatic lion, and presently Gujarat is in violation of a Supreme Court order that was given in 2013, which had asked them to move some of their lions to Madhya Pradesh in order, so that they could have separate populations and there wouldn't be this much inbreeding and problems if one thing happened to just the last population that's left in Gujarat. But that plan probably won't go forward now. So, yeah, it's still waiting to hear the exact details of why they died from the Forest Department.
Just a concern there, if this is indeed going to be about infections, has the government done anything to isolate the rest of them? Even if the possibility of that, I mean, that should be the first response, isn't it?
Actually, no, you can't do that because these are wild animals in a wild area. So it's very, very difficult to start identifying and isolating populations. These are animals that live in prides. So you can't remove individuals willy-nilly from a pride until and unless you know that particular individual is ill. Yeah, there are no easy solutions. But the bigger concern is that if it is an infection and if it is a big infection, because these animals are so inbred, it's possible that, it'll spread more and more lions will die. So far, the Forest Department has said that that is not the case and it's just these few individuals. But as they've sent 64 teams out, clearly they're concerned, and we'll know more only once those teams come back to say if other lions in the area don't seem to be exhibiting any of these signs, then we'll know that perhaps it's isolated to this particular population that died. But as I said, until the virology tests come back, the post-mortem details get made public, it's all speculation. And, until the Forest Department is transparent about exactly what has happened, it's very difficult to say what could have potentially gone wrong here.